side, we got a late start to the day and hung out in the city of Ikebukuro. This place has a special place in my heart, not only because they have a really cool mall with a One Piece store, Pokemon store, they had the Shin-Chan store, they also had like a Pokemon cafe, and they had the Hello Kitty store. In Ikebukuro, they also have fat people here. I was so excited. Maybe I was tripping, I don't know, but I just noticed some bigger bodies here, bigger Japanese people here. I was like, okay, I feel like I belong. It was also only other time we encountered a plus size clothing store. Prices were basically US prices, but it was nice to see bigger people shopping there for a change, you know? Day 4 was our Disney Sea adventure. Now, to be honest, I didn't really want to go to Disneyland, Disney Sea, Disney whatever, I don't care. I'm just not a big Disney person, but Lisa really wanted to go. She wanted to go on some of the rides that they only have here at Disney Sea and they don't have in the US. But, you know, I gotta say I enjoyed parts of it. It was really humid and almost unbearably hot. It was that type of heat where you just start to feel lethargic, you know, but Disney Sea, you know, it was very cutesy, very aesthetic. It was nice. They didn't have the characters walking around like they do like at Disneyland. So also at Tokyo Disney Sea, they were also celebrating like the 20th anniversary of Duffy. I don't know who Duffy is, but he had a big impact on the park. I wonder if it's like the Sesame Street of Japan or something. Like you could tell it was like a kid's show or something. At least that's what it looked like. While I was not necessarily hyped up to be here, there was one thing I was excited about, and it was the food. You know, one thing about me is I'm gonna eat. Never heard of a long pizza.
Neither.
Oh, that looks good.
Yeah. Wow.
Wow, this is the seafood pizza. Good pizza. Salmon.
Yeah.
This is salmon, trout, and something else. But there's shrimp on here too. They didn't say shrimp, but there is shrimp in here. I don't know how they got the yolk to look like Mickey Mouse. Oh, that's not very good.
Really?
That's actually not very good. It feels like I see what they did. I think it's like fake. I think it's like fake yolk. It doesn't taste very good.
Really?
So what would you rate this seafood pizza?
Like a 7.3.
Okay. I'm not doing points. I'm just doing halves. So I'm gonna say 8. To me, that's a solid 8.
Yeah, 7.5.
Okay, this is the long pizza. This looks like something else that I won't say, but it looks delicious. What is in a long pizza? Cheese?
Yeah, and just cheese, tomatoes, and pesto.
Cheese, tomatoes, pesto, yeah. The cheese is good. I don't really taste the pesto that much. But very doughy, very bready. That's a 6 for me.
Really?
Yeah, it's solid. A 6 is solid. For me, a 6 is solid. It's not great, nothing to rave home about, but you know, it's bread, cheese. It's bread and cheese, you know?
Yeah.
Bread and cheese is always gonna be like minimum of 5, you know?
Yeah.
セーフティーバーにしっかりとおつかまりください。また立ち上がったり手や足を外に出さないようにお願いします。
was the ride for you?
I had a lot of fun.
I peed myself. King Triton runs a corrupt underground system, and Ariel's just a nepo baby. Sweating my cheeks off over here. I don't know who Duffy is, but he got some good friends. This time I shit myself. Damn Harrison the colonizer. What is it? He took the
idol.
He took the idol and it was cursed?
Yeah, and it cursed him.
And it cursed us too. One of the sit-down restaurants we went to is the New York Deli restaurant. I love seeing Japanese take on American stuff, so I was excited to go to their classic New York Deli. The drink that we got was unique. To be honest, I forgot the name of it, but it was like a really sugary Coke. Maybe it was Pepsi. And it had marshmallows in it and some kind of sour balls at the bottom. To be honest, it was kind of a weird drink. It didn't really blend well together in my opinion. It wasn't bad, just kind of weird. 5 out of 10. But the Reuben, oh my gosh, this hands down was the worst Reuben I ever had in my life. When you order a Reuben, you expect lots of meat on some hearty bread, maybe rye, pumpernickel. The sandwich was the opposite of all that. The bread was nice, grilled well, I'll give them that. I think they used sourdough or something. But then it had like 2 small slivers of meat on it. I mean, like, they put way more cabbage and mayo on this thing than anything. Cabbage was too much, and it was sweet, which was kind of throwing me off. Put like some mustard on it, which is fine. I basically feel like I ate a cabbage and mayo sandwich with some pastrami. 4 out of 10. Next rest stop was Peter Pan's Village. I met Lisa here. She went on a ride. It was too hot. I didn't want to go. This place was called the Lookout Cookout, and these people are definitely not invited to the cookout. The decor was really cool. It was fun. It really made you feel like you were in the treehouse from Peter Pan. And I gotta say, while the design was a 10 out of 10, the food was a 3 out of 10. Really bad. This meal had some dry ass chicken tenders, some shrimp chips, and then like just some doughy bread. I think they also had like some garlic bread in here. I didn't really understand the concept at all. It was bland. It was not good. The only decent thing was the sweet potato churro. It was an interesting take on a churro. Not horrible, but I would take a normal churro over this one for sure. This was like a 5 out of 10. There you have it, folks. That was our Disney day. Overall, it was a fun experience. Even though it was extremely hot and humid and I was being a hater, I did have a good time. The park was done really well, very fun, very cutesy, and everyone speaks English, so that wasn't an issue for us. For me, being a big boy, the rides were a little tight, a little uncomfortable, but we made it work. The food was not great. The highlight really was that seafood pizza that we had at the beginning. For the price, we paid about $67 for one ticket, which is much better than the prices in the US. But anyway, yep, that was our trip. Thanks so much for watching. If you're thinking about going to Disney Sea, I'd say overall it's worth it. Just don't go on a hot day and don't expect too much good food. Okay, bye.